Greed can be a powerful ally.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Master Aiden Kenobi video. In today's video, we will be doing a different type of fan fiction, one that would surely impact the real world and entertainment as we know it. What if George Lucas never sold Star Wars to Disney in 2012? So sit back and relax as we imagine what a more peaceful and well-handled version of Star Wars in the 2010s would have been like. In an alternate reality, George Lucas made a fateful decision not to sell Lucasfilm to Disney. Instead, he chose to continue the Star Wars saga himself, fueled by his passion for the universe he had created and the desire to expand it further. His vision included a new sequel trilogy, video games, and television shows, all of which would delight fans and bring new stories to life in the galaxy far, far away. The news of George Lucas retaining control over Lucasfilm sent ripples of excitement through the Star Wars community. Many fans were thrilled at the prospect of Lucas himself continuing the story. Lucas put together a team of talented writers, directors, and artists who shared his love for Star Wars and were eager to bring his ideas to life. The sequel trilogy. The first installment of Lucas' sequel trilogy, Star Wars: Legacy of the Force, picked up years after the events of Return of the Jedi. The New Republic faced internal strife, with factions vying for power and resurgent Imperial remnant plotting its return. The central character of the new trilogy was a Jedi Knight named Jacen Solo, whose path was entwined with the destiny of the galaxy. Lucas introduced new characters, each with their own unique stories, and skillfully weaved them into the larger narrative. The second film, Star Wars: Shadows of Chaos, explored the dark side's resurgence as ancient Sith artifacts surfaced, threatening to plunge the galaxy into turmoil. It delved into the moral complexities of the Force and tested the resolve of both the Jedi and the Sith. In the final installment, Star Wars: Reckoning of the Stars, Jacen Solo faced a powerful Sith Lord who sought to resurrect the long-lost Sith Empire. With the fate of the galaxy at stake, Jacen found unexpected allies and former foes, and the epic showdown brought a climactic resolution to the trilogy. The video games. George Lucas was a visionary when it came to interactive storytelling, and under his guidance, LucasArts thrived. They produced a series of captivating Star Wars games that became instant classics. One such game was Star Wars: Legends of the Old Republic, which took players back thousands of years before the events of the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy. It explored the early days of the Jedi and the Sith, as well as the founding of the Old Republic. The game allowed players to shape their characters' destinies and make crucial decisions that affected the galaxy's course. Another acclaimed title was Star Wars: Bounty Hunters, where players took on the roles of various bounty hunters, navigating the seedy underworld of the Star Wars universe. The game's open-ended nature allowed players to pick their bounties and tackle missions in their preferred order, offering a unique and immersive experience. The television shows. With the advent of streaming services, George Lucas saw an opportunity to expand the Star Wars universe further through television shows. He collaborated with talented showrunners to craft compelling narratives that enriched the lore. Star Wars: Tales from the Outer Rim was an anthology series that explored the lives of ordinary citizens living on the outskirts of the galaxy. Each episode focused on a different character, from smugglers to farmers, providing a glimpse into their struggles and triumphs amidst the backdrop of the galactic civil war. Star Wars: Jedi Chronicles was an animated series that delved into the rich history of the Jedi Order. The show followed the training and adventures of young Jedi across different eras, uncovering forgotten secrets and exploring the complex relationships between the light and dark sides of the Force. George Lucas's decision to keep Lucasfilm led to a renaissance of the Star Wars franchise. His passion and hands-on involvement ensured that every project stayed true to the core principles of the saga while exploring new and exciting territories. The fans embraced the new sequel trilogy, video games, and television shows, and the Star Wars universe continued to thrive under Lucas's guidance. His dedication to storytelling and world-building left an incredible mark on pulp culture, inspiring generations of fans and creators alike. As George continued to expand the galaxy far, far away, it became apparent that his vision and love for Star Wars were the driving forces that made it a timeless and beloved franchise, cherished by many fans and for generations to come. As the years went by, George Lucas's dedication to the Star Wars universe only grew stronger. He worked tirelessly alongside his talented team, developing new projects that continued to captivate audiences and push the boundaries of storytelling in a galaxy far, far away. The expanded universe. Under Lucas's guidance, the Star Wars expanded universe flourished. A series of novels, comics, and audio dramas enriched the tapestry of the galaxy, providing fans with countless adventures featuring beloved characters and introducing new ones as well. Lucas collaborated with renowned authors to pen epic sagas like Star Wars: Chronicles of the New Republic, a sweeping series that chronicled the trials and triumphs of the New Republic as it strove to bring order to the galaxy. The stories delved into the complexities of governance, diplomacy, and the lingering shadows of the Sith. Other novels such as Timothy Zahn's trilogy of Thrawn books also did very well. Yet another standout series was Star Wars: Legacy of the Jedi, which followed the lineage of the Jedi Order through the ages. It explored the lives and struggles of various Jedi Masters and Padawans, showcasing the diverse perspectives on the Force and the ways the Jedi Order evolved over millennia. The anthology films. George Lucas believed that the Star Wars galaxy was vast and could accommodate stories from all corners of the universe. He encouraged the creation of anthology films that focused on individual characters or unique events. One such film, Star Wars: Scoundrel's Gambit, was a thrilling heist movie centered around the daring exploits of groups of smugglers attempting to steal a valuable artifact from an Imperial stronghold. The film showcased the seedy underbelly of the Star Wars universe and was directed by Christopher Nolan. This film also explored the morally ambiguous world of those who lived on the fringes. Another anthology film, Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic, was a live-action adaptation of the beloved video game. It brought to life the epic tale of the Republic's fall and the rise of the Sith Empire, captivating audiences with its sweeping scope and complex characters. The legacy of George Lucas. George Lucas's decision to retain control of Lucasfilm allowed him to curate the Star Wars universe with a keen eye and unwavering passion. His commitment to maintaining consistency in the lore and storytelling ensured that every project felt like an integral part of the saga. Lucas often reflected on the impact of Star Wars on the world and the responsibility he felt toward the fans. He used this influence to promote creativity and diversity within the industry, encouraging aspiring filmmakers and writers to explore their unique visions and tell their stories. As the years passed, George Lucas continued to bring a driving force behind Lucasfilm's endeavors. He oversaw new animated series, explored uncharted timelines in the Star Wars galaxy, and mentored a new generation of storytellers who could carry on his legacy. The fans recognized Lucas's unparalleled dedication and artistic vision, acknowledging him as the heart and soul of Star Wars. His decision to stay involved ensured that the franchise never lost sight of its core themes: hope, redemption, family, and the everlasting battle between good and evil. The final adventure. In an unexpected announcement, George Lucas revealed that he was working on a secret project, one that would be his final adventure within the Star Wars universe. The news sent shockwaves throughout the world, and speculation ran wild among fans and media alike. The day had finally arrived when George Lucas unveiled his masterpiece, Star Wars: The Chosen Ones. The ambitious multimedia project included a film, a video game, and a novel trilogy, all interwoven into a grand narrative. The story followed a group of unlikely heroes, each from a different species and background, brought together by a mysterious prophecy. As they journeyed through uncharted territories, they encountered ancient relics, long-lost civilizations, and formidable adversaries. Star Wars: The Chosen Ones delved into the deepest corners of the Force, exploring its true nature and how it bound all living beings together. The narrative was an ode to the legacy of the Skywalker family, connecting their journey to the wider cosmic tapestry. As the project concluded, George Lucas addressed the fans in a heartfelt letter, expressing his gratitude for their unwavering support and love throughout the years. He spoke of how Star Wars was more than just a franchise. It was a shared experience, a universal mythology that united people from all walks of life. In his final years, George Lucas handed over the reins of Lucasfilm to a carefully chosen team of creatives, ensuring that the future of Star Wars would be in safe hands. He retired to a quiet life, occasionally attending events and conventions, but mostly enjoying the simpler pleasures of family and friends. As George Lucas entered his well-deserved retirement, he looked back upon his journey with Lucasfilm and the Star Wars universe with immense pride. He knew that the legacy he built would continue to thrive under the stewardship of the right person. After much contemplation, George Lucas decided to appoint Dave Filoni, his right-hand man, as the new president of Lucasfilm. Filoni had been an invaluable asset to the Star Wars franchise, having worked closely with Lucas on various projects, including Star Wars The Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels. His deep understanding of the lore, passion for storytelling, and dedication to honoring the essence of Star Wars made him the perfect choice. Handing over the reins to Filoni was a momentous occasion, and George Lucas made the announcement at a grand ceremony attended by fans, colleagues, and industry peers. He spoke warmly about Filoni's contributions and his vision for the future of the franchise, expressing his confidence that Star Wars would be in excellent hands. As the new president of Lucasfilm, Dave Filoni embraced the responsibility with humility and determination. He continued to nurture the existing projects while also paving the way for exciting new endeavors. Under his leadership, Lucasfilm expanded its storytelling across various media, including films, television shows, novels, and comics. Filoni collaborated with talented writers, directors, and artists, inviting fresh perspectives into the Star Wars universe while preserving its core values. He championed diversity, promoting inclusion in both storytelling and within the Lucasfilm team. The franchise flourished under Filoni's direction, attracting new generations of fans while staying true to the spirit of the saga. George Lucas was pleased to see Star Wars continue to touch the hearts of people worldwide, even in his retirement. He occasionally offered guidance and insights to Filoni and his team, cherishing the ongoing collaboration with those who carried forward his legacy. As the years passed, George Lucas watched with pride as Lucasfilm and the Star Wars universe remained a vibrant and beloved part of pop culture. He spent his retirement engaging in philanthropic endeavors, supporting education, arts, and environmental causes. Throughout his life, George Lucas was not only known for his creative genius, but also for his unwavering dedication to storytelling and the power of imagination. His decision not to sell Lucasfilm to Disney and to continue crafting the Star Wars saga himself had left an indelible mark on the franchise and the world. The legend of George Lucas, the galaxy he created, and the stories he shared continue to inspire and ignite the imagination of countless individuals, as Star Wars remained a timeless tale of hope, courage, and the enduring fight for good over evil. In the capable hands of Dave Filoni and the Lucasfilm team, the journey into a galaxy far, far away marched on, embracing the boundless horizons of the Force and the limitless possibilities of storytelling. And that is an end to our fan fiction today, everyone. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know what you thought about it down below in the comments. Maybe what could have happened differently, different shows and films that would have been created, and maybe a different direction George would have taken the franchise if he hadn't sold it to Disney. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate everything you guys have done for my channel, and as always,